Yo! Today, as you can see, we're gonna make the old school RuneScape skill tier list. This will actually be the correct tier list. There isn't any doubt. If you wanna doubt the tier list, you can go in the comments. You can start arguing there, start roasting there. But as you know, this is a correct tier list. I saw a lot of tier lists online. They weren't correct. I can guarantee you this will be the correct one. So yeah, let's go. This is my second ever YouTube video, so if you haven't watched my first one, yeah, what are you doing? Go to my channel, please. And I also live stream on Twitch sometimes, so the link for that will be in the description. You can check it out if you want. On the side, as you can see, I am cleaning some herbs on my Hardcore Iron Man. We're almost, yeah, not almost, but we're going for 81 Herblore for brews, so we can do the Song of the All boss fight. Now that that's out of the way, I will rank every skill just based on how useful they are, how fun they are to train, how tedious they are to train, and just the skill overall. This will probably be more focused on Iron Man, because on the main, half the skills doesn't matter on the main, because yeah, you can just buy everything. But the first one actually, yeah, the first one we will do is agility. Maybe we shouldn't start with agility. I think agility is a very hard skill to rank, just because it's very useful, yes. Just the overall thing is useful, that you have a longer run energy, so it is very important. But besides that, the run energy and the shortcuts you get, there isn't really much agility has to offer. But I just think, yeah, it should be very high on the list, because it's just, yeah, you can't play the game without agility, yeah, man. I mean, you get the graceful outfit, very useful. You can also train in a hallowed sepulture. That's, in my opinion, the best skilling method in the game, so that carries the skill actually very hard. I'm very tilted to put it in, I don't know, I think B is a very correct rating. Yeah, it can change. I will say it can change really hard, because I don't have a template in front of me of how I want the list to be. I just put on the recording and stuff, and yeah, let's go. Then attack. I think attack also needs to be in B tier. I mean, it's very useful because you can get new weapons, sometimes new equipment. But it's not as good as strength in my opinion, but it is better than defense. It just, yeah, everyone knows strength first, then attack, then defense. I think it's correct. Maybe attack can be in A tier. I think attack is above agility, so we will put it at this. Construction. I think construction is without a doubt an S tier skill. You can get so much from that skill, it's unbelievable. Like the pools in your house, all the portals you can make, the portal nexus, just all the teleports in general, the jewelry boxes, the gilded altar. I know for most Iron Man, the gilded altar is irrelevant because they use the chaos altar, but for my fellow hardcore Iron Man players, they can use it. So construction there is even more important. I think I'm not ranking these on the skill caves, but I think construction has the best skill cape in the game. It can teleport you to your house and just to every portal, every how do you call that, house portal in the game, and that's like 6 or 7 locations that are normally very not difficult to go to, but it takes some time. And Slayer, I'm gonna go bald here and say that Slayer is an overrated skill. I I don't know. I think Slayer is just overrated. I mean, it's fun when you are at the good stuff. Then it's fun when you hunting task, you're actively hunting sire task to get a bludgeon. Then it's fun. But like the whole 40 to 85 Slayer grind, just in my opinion, isn't that fun. It takes a very long time. A lot of shitty tasks, so you have the points boost, and point boost is just not for me. So I mean, it's still it looks like I'm talking shit about this skill, but it's still a top tier skill because it gets you so much equipment comes from this. It's just very nostalgic to train Slayer. So gonna put it in A. I think everyone will put it in S. I just think that's not right. I think construction has more to offer, and it's just, I mean, construction is not fun to train, but at least it's really fast. I will say the fun thing also about Slayer is you train every other skill, like magic, hit points, attack strength, defense, and ranged. Yeah, actually Slayer is really good now I think about it. Maybe we should put Slayer in S, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this. Probably gonna change it when I see what other skills are also in A. Gonna leave it at this. Then cooking. A lot of people really like cooking. It's like everyone's first 99, I think. But yeah, it's fun. It's AFK. It's good experience. It's profitable on the main. You need it on an Ironman for some high level food. I think 82 is the highest requirement for anglerfish, and anglerfish are just really good. And 82 cooking is like you can get it in a finger clip. So I would say, I don't know, for Ironman it's important, yes. But you can also just buy sharks and shit. So maybe just C tier. Probably even lower, D tier maybe. I would say it's really fun to go for ranks on an Ironman. I myself, as you can see, am 40 mil cooking XP because it's just on an Ironman it's really fast and it's just fun to go for ranks. So the fun thing, it's really fun. Cooking is just the most basic skill in the game basically. So it is basic, so maybe we just put it in C in the middle. We can change it later. Crafting. Like crafting is a skill that on the main it has zero uses I think. When do you ever need crafting? Maybe for some quest requirements or diary. But it's never practical to use on a main, but on an Ironman I think it's very important. Like you need, I think, 80 crafting for a glory. There are other ways to get glories, but I was doing just the 80 crafting way. But you need Zenite for Zenite jewelry, and you make them with crafting, and you can't get it another way. So you need like, what is it, 92 to 98 requirements are the Zenites. So I would say it's important. It's kind of fun to train. On an Ironman, I actually like it because you have to do the seaweed very passively, get some farming XP, and then you also need to get the sandstone. And I mine the sandstone. I think everyone should mine the sandstone. It's actually very overpowered as you compare it with older methods. And you get actually a lot of mining XP. The mining XP is better than model mine, I think, so it's a good alternative. So I would say crafting in general gets a B tier. I think that's correct. I am now thinking it looks like every skill will be above D. Nah, that's not how it's supposed to work. We will change it later, I guess. Defense is important, but only important once you hit, what's like the, I can check really fast. 80. 80 is actually, I thought it was like 70. Once you hit 80 defense, like that's it. You actually don't need defense because the difference between 80 and 99 is not even that big. I would say defense is a D tier. It's pretty fun to train out. Fun. It's just killing bosses or killing mobs through Slayer most of the time. Then farming. Ooh, farming. This is a fun one. Where to put farming? I think on an Ironman farming is pretty good. It should be pretty high because you need herbs. Yeah, what do you need? Herbs. You need secondaries also from farming most of the time. Like I said previously, you need a seaweed, and the higher farming level you get, the more seaweed you can make. Yeah, the more seaweed you get per trip. You need it in raids also, but I'm not a raider, so I don't really use that in raids. I'm actually thinking putting farming in A. I don't know if that's correct. It's important, yes. I don't know, but is it that important? It's not. I wouldn't say it's more important than Slayer or even comparable to Slayer, so maybe it's B tier. I think I'm gonna put it at B and get agility one row down, just because besides sepulture it's just rooftops and it's actually it's chill, but it's not that fun. I mean, you can elk on the side, you can get marks of grace for staminas, but I think these three skills are just a bit better. Then ooh, fire making. If this was a tier list for mains, fire making will probably be F tier because it has 0 uses. On an Iron Man it also has 0 uses, now I think about it actually. The only thing I can think about when I hear fire making is Winter Thought. And I mean, yes, it's good for supplies. That's the only thing. And it's really fast. It's just also something, it's fun to go for ranks really fast, but I mean, you can't put it higher than E because it has 0 uses in the game, besides maybe the balloon transportations and also the fire pits found by our big adventures. I don't know, does it deserve a higher spot than E? I don't know, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's the easiest skill, I mean, think it's good like this. Then fishing, I actually think fishing is personally my favorite skill in the game. You're probably asking why, I'm asking myself the same thing now. There's a lot of different trading methods. I really like barb fishing, just its AFK, I mean, it's pretty nice, low requirements. I also really like minnows, because you get sharks, it's also good XP, you're banking a lot of cooking XP. Really like AFK and Karamas with a fish barrel, also a lot of cooking XP, very chill, really high pet chance. I really like anglerfish for the same reason, really AFK and just the best food in the game. I also like temporas, but I only have everything on tempura, so I don't know if I will go back. The only reason that I will go back for is a pet, but I don't care about pets on this account, not yet. Maybe I will care in the future. And maybe some spirit flakes, but I have like 20k spirit flakes, so that would be a problem. Yeah, I think for me personally, I really want to put it in A, but is it that good? Yeah, put it in B. I think for me personally, if you look at it objectively, it's probably a C skill, but I really like fishing actually, so I'm gonna put it at B. It's almost my highest skill on my Iron Man with 18.1 mil XP. I'm like rank 125, I think. I was rank 110, but it looks like a lot of people are fishing these days, so yeah, sucks. But I will get top page fishing really fast, probably not, but I like to think about the thought. Then fletching, ooh. When do you ever use fletching that much on an Iron Man? I mean, the rune crossbow I used it for. All the other bows like the U-bow, the longbow, the shortbow, the MSB. I mean, you can get all of that through clue scrolls, and that's more efficient actually. So I don't know. I think fletching is really boring. Also, it's just the same as cooking, but worse in my opinion. Maybe I can't put it in F tier. Maybe I will put this in E tier. I don't know. Maybe I should put this in D tier because you can actually make high tier bolts if you have good fletching. That's important. The darts and so, and it's just also very fast, very passively because you can do it through Slayer, making the dart tips first, then just getting some feathers or buying some feathers, making some darts, and it's just really fast. Also, the fun thing is actually with fletching you can do it through skills like agility through the Hallowed Sepulture, where you just make arrows, or through herbivore or something. I don't know. Actually, it can be fun. It's a D tier skill. I think that's correct. Then herblore. I also really like herblore, just because you have to do herb runs consistently, clean all the herbs, get them through Kingdom, get them through Slayer. Just a lot of ways to get herbs. The potions also are very important, so I will think this can be an A tier skill. Without the potions, RuneScape just isn't fun. You can't eliminate herblore from the game. Maybe I should think of a skill of can you eliminate it from the game, like fire making. Yes, You can definitely eliminate it from the game. You can make Wintertot just a mini game without XP. It will be the same actually, just it would still be good. Herblore you can eliminate that. So and yeah, it's just very handy. A tier is correct. 10 hit points. Ooh. I'm actually very tilted to maybe put hit points in S tier. I mean, it's so important. If you have low hit points, the game is so shit. I mean, especially on a hardcore Iron Man, you have to watch out everywhere. You can get one banked on 30 HP by a lot of mobs. So that's why I like to get a really high HP level first. Yeah, maybe S tier is a bit too high. I don't know. Maybe A tier. That's good. I think that's good. Actually, gonna take a. I want to put a skill in F tier. I don't know which skill. We have a skill like Runecrafting. It's bad, yeah, but it doesn't deserve F tier. Like, you have Zea Runecrafting with already put it up a spot because I hate Runecrafting. I hate ZMI. I really like the Zea Runecrafting just because it's AFK. If it was click intensive, I probably wouldn't like it at all. So I also put it at an E tier. I think that's fair. Then is there actually an F tier skill? None of these skills are F tier. Hunter isn't F. Magic definitely not. Mining. No, also not. Prayer. No. Range. Oh hell no. Smithing also not. Strength. No. There isn't actually a F tier skill now I think about it. What is the worst skill in RuneScape? That's maybe something to think. There isn't a skill that I despise or something. Like yeah, fire making, but winter tots. I don't know. If there is one skill that deserves the F tier, it actually is fire making in my opinion. So I put fire making there. Just because it has 0 uses. Every other skill is better. It doesn't deserve F tier. But there isn't a worse skill than fire making, in my opinion. Then Hunter. Hunter is something that a lot of people despise. Hunter. I actually really enjoy it. On an Iron Man, it's also important to do birdhouse runs for nests and seeds and just XP. Herbivore is very fun. Chins is fun. It doesn't have a lot of uses. Maybe Armadillo and getting some early range XP. I mean early, getting like range to 90 is pretty efficient. I'm also planning to do that route. I'm now, as you can see, 78 range, and I will chin my range all the way to 90. But besides that, I think it deserves a C tier. Yeah, maybe I will put Hunter at C and actually crafting it's Hunter at B and crafting at C, because besides all the high level jewelry and shit and the teleporting jewelry, crafting hasn't that much to offer. I mean the training is very one directions, just blowing glass. Yeah, I think I will put it there. Then without a doubt the most, I don't know, worked out skill, the most, how do you say that, versatile skill is Magic. I think Magic deserves the #1 spot of best skills. There's just so much to do. There is like, you have a whole spellbook times 4 because there are 4 spellbooks. You can use Magic everywhere, like for crafting you also need Magic. You can alch everywhere. Slayer, bursting, barraging. You can, yeah, PK with Magic is very important, but this is just an Iron Man list, so I'm not gonna bring in PK. It's just, yeah, you can heal with a lot of spells, you can do big damage with a lot of spells. You can use it everywhere, and it's just utility and combats. I don't know. Magic is just, yeah. I actually don't really like training Magic. The only way I like training Magic is through Slayer, because it's just so fast, unbelievable. And all the tasks like jellies, you get a lot of clue scrolls, dust devils. It's just easy, a lot of what am I saying? A lot of Magic XP and a lot of Slayer XP, and next you get a fuck ton of Magic XP. Yeah, that's it. Mining. Oh, very difficult. Mining. Where to put mining? I think we will put mining at. First wait. What does mining have to offer? Is it important? First of all, it is important to get some mining levels. A really high mining level isn't beneficial, I think, actually. I mean, where is it beneficial? Amethyst, oh, take my words back. Amethyst is actually very nice. 92 mining, it's very high. I did a lot of AFK Amethyst on my main when I played my hardcore at first. It's just like 400k an hour and you don't have to do anything basically. Motherlode Mine is, I really like Motherlode Mine. It isn't efficient, I think, but it's just chill. AFK. The XP rates aren't that bad because mining is slow anyway. You have like 3 or 4 tick granite, never tried it, but I heard it's very nice, so I will try it actually. It's like 130k XP an hour. That's mad actually, because I'm happy with 50k XP an hour. That's almost triple that. Oh damn, isn't even cleaning herbs. So yeah, I actually like mining. I have like 18 mil mining XP on the main. But yeah, it just doesn't have a lot to offer. Amethyst, Motherlode Mine, Sandstone basically. I think it's a D tier skill. Can be better, can be worse. There is so much potential with mining, you can do so much. I think on an Iron Man is more important than on the main, so maybe it's C. Because you also need to mine the volcanic things for ultra compost. Volcanic mine is chill, yeah, but isn't rewarding or anything, except the high XP rates. Yeah, I think I can live with this. Maybe a quick recap. Is everything still in place? I think maybe, yeah. Slayer maybe has to be S, I don't know. It's top of A, bottom S. I think it's so fun when you get to the fun stuff of Slayer. If you are in the mid tier of Slayer and you're playing very casually, you are actually a very long time mid-level Slayer. It sucks, it just sucks, like, I don't know. When you reach like 70, but not even 70, I would say 75. 70 you look Kurosks, pretty good money, pretty good drops. 72 then you get the Wyverns. Wyverns are actually pretty nice to kill on an Iron Man because a lot of useful drops. And then 75 you get Gargoyles, and those are awesome. Yeah, Slayer, I mean, it's still, I think it's overrated. Everyone talks about it like it's the best skill. I think rewarding wise, yeah, it is the best skill. But training wise, I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, it's so unbelievably rewarding. Just all the things you unlock to a Slayer. So it's S. Okay, are you happy? It's S. Ah, man, can't believe I'm doing this. Just, yeah, or A, I don't know. I really don't like training Slayer, but I really like the rewarding stuff like hunting tasks. That's what I like. But I don't like just going from 80 to 85 without a goal. It takes so long. It's an S tier skill. Oh man, can't believe it. Then range. I think range is a top A skill. It's the best combat style. You're probably asking why is it in A and magic in S then? Because magic has a lot more to offer than only combat, and range, it's only combat, but it's the best. I mean, there isn't much I can tell about range. It's just really strong against a lot of monsters. I don't think it's S tier, I think it's A tier, but really high A. Then prayer, ooh. Prayer on a hardcore Iron Man in generally isn't that fun to train because you can't use a Chaos Altar. It's just really fast on the main. You can get 99 in like 2 days with superior bones. No one does that probably, but it is possible. But I mean, you get the most broken things through prayer, like the protection prayers are just, I think, the most broken things in the game. So it has to be high, because without the protection prayers, the game just wouldn't be the same. I think it's B, because it is so overpowered. Just prayer in general is so overpowered, but after 77 prayer there is nothing except more restoration through prayer pots. And just training wise, yeah, killing blue dragons through Slayer, getting assault heads, getting it passively is fun. But if you actively want to train prayer, what you should never do on an Iron Man in my opinion, it sucks. But yeah, it's a very good skill. Smithing. Oh, smithing. I don't know about this one. It has a lot of uses. You never make armor through smithing. I mean, you make armor, but that's just to elch it. To high elch. Sorry, I said elch. I don't know why. But yeah, because if you see, where is it smithing? I only have 60 smithing because I actually don't use it for anything. But I need 84 or 70 for Song of the Elves. That's all my last requirement actually. So like yeah, 99 smithing for a rune plate body, nice. 85 smithing for a rune dagger. The only way you're ever gonna use it on an Iron Man, I think, is just to make armor to Alk and dart tips, arrows. You also bank it passively. That's pretty fun. I think every skill where you bank it passively is fun. Like I love the whole process of smithing training because you just get it through Slayer, get it through mining, you can get it through Kingdom. There are so many ways to get ores, and then you just blast them all and get a load of smithy XP in a short time. So that's why I think smithing is a C tier. It's fun to train. It don't have that much uses, but it's fun. Fun to stack up all the ores and so. Strength. Ooh. I think strength is also an A tier. I don't think it's an S tier. I think its hit points is one higher. It's just really fun to train strength, hitting bigger number. DPS is everything in this game combat wise, so yeah, I think that's a good one. It's just the same as defense and attack, but better actually. Can't say anything about it. Just fun to train, fun to hit higher numbers. But like the difference between 90 and 99 is so small. I know that's irrelevant to say, but it just came to mind, and if something came to mind, I say. Okay, thieving. Oi oi oi. On the main, I will probably put this very low because it's not good money. It is fast, but not unbelievably fast. On an Iron Man, it's very fun. I really enjoy it. You can get blood shards, you can get seeds, you can get cash. You have to go for the how does it go? How do you call it? The Pharaoh Scepter. The Pharaoh Scepter. All through thieving. Am I missing some things? Oh, easy clues, another thing. Elves also, Tsars also for banking crafting. It's just a skill that you use for other skills, and I really like those skills. So I put it at B tier, I think. Thieving Rush is also very efficient. There's a lot of skills in B. I don't know why. We will. Yeah, I will watch it later. Woodcutting, I really enjoy woodcutting. It's just very AFK. Oh shit, can't put it back. No, not in F. I don't know where to put it. It's very AFK, it's chill, it doesn't have a lot to offer. Redwoods are so nice, it's just the most AFK thing to do. And I think because it's so AFK and it's probably the most AFK-able skill besides things like Nightmare Zone or Splashing, that it actually also can be very high. I will put it in C maybe. Above smithing, I think, a high C. Also above mining, just because it's so chill to train. I would say fun, because what's fun about AFKing? I mean, pretty easy. Then, yeah, I think, am I happy with this list? Am I happy with this list? What would I change? I don't know. I think this list is very... I mean, what am I saying? I'm making the correct tier list, guys. You have to understand that. You can put... If you say in the comments smithing is a D tier, you're just wrong. This is a correct tier list. I think nothing is arguably in a bad place. Just a lot of skills are very good. The only skills that are bad in my opinion are fire making, runecrafting, fletching. Defense isn't even bad. Why is defense in D tier? Did I put it in D tier? Why is I don't know why. Defense isn't D tier at all. What am I saying? Defense, I think defense is C tier, but look at the bottom 3 rows. Why is there only 1 skill per row? What skill deserves to go 1 rank down? Let's see. There has to be 1 skill. Oh man. Oh man, what skill has to go down a rank? I'm gonna go bold. I'm gonna put agility 1 rank down. Yeah, just because the training sucks. It's very useful. You can you use it every time because you run all the time probably. But the training sucks besides hello supporter, but I don't know, it's only fun at 92 agility and like, what are you gonna do from level 1 to 92? Rooftops, and quest obviously. I think this is a good list. I think actually this is a very good list. Herbalist maybe 1 too high, I don't know. Prayer, yeah, thieving is above prayer, what am I saying? Above hunter also, above fishing. Above farming, yeah. Yeah, thieving is so good, thieving is so underrated. You can use it for so many things. Yeah, attack is better. It's very difficult. Oh, but I think I have it, guys. I think this is it. This is it, man. I'm not changing anything. I think we have it. We have the best tier list in the game. This is correct. If you think otherwise, you're just wrong. Sorry to say that. I'm probably logged out. I'm not logged out. Damn. Oh, yeah. I actually really enjoyed recording this. Damn. I think this is correct. Oh, yeah, this is correct. I'm gonna leave it at this, guys. If you wanna argue, leave a comment behind. I don't know. You can change my mind on anything, but I'm open for discussion. So maybe we can do it. But yeah, this is a correct tier list. No ever tier list will change this, guys. I would say the next ramble, if you saw the first ramble, that was like 3 days ago. The next one will be on Wednesday again. I have time to record a ramble. I hope that I have completed Song of the Elves then, so I can record a ramble and do Zalcano in the meantime. Just snagging a pet really quick. Pew pew. See you in the live stream, see you in the next video, see you in the next tier list. Later.